In this picture, you can see Elijah praying to God. He is asking God to send fire from heaven to light the big sticks he has piled on the stones. Do you see the stones and the sticks? Suddenly, a great flame of fire comes sweeping down from the sky. God sent the fire because Elijah asked him to. The fire is burning the sticks. How frightened and surprised God's enemies are as they watch. They did not know that God would answer Elijah's prayer. But Elijah is not surprised. He knew that God would hear him. Now all the people know that the Lord is the only God. Elijah is going up to heaven. His friend Elisha is watching on the ground. They were walking along together when all of a sudden this chariot of fire came down from heaven and took Elijah up to God. Elisha sees him go. He is picking up Elijah's coat. Now Elisha will not be able to talk to Elijah anymore, but he can still talk to God. God is with Elisha and talks to him and makes him strong. Do you see this lady and her two boys? She must pay some money to a man tomorrow, or the man will take her two boys away from her. He will make them come and live in his house and work hard. Elisha tells her to get all the jars and pans that she can find. He tells her to take the little jar of oil she has in her hand and pour it out into the other jars. She keeps pouring it out, but her little jar never gets empty. The oil in it fills all the big jars. See how many big jars she has already filled up? She will sell the oil and get enough money to pay the man so that she can keep her children. God never let the little jar get empty. This lady is waving goodbye to her husband. He is going away. He is sick. The girl sitting there told him about God and about God's friend Elisha. The girl said that Elisha could make the sick man well again. He is going away to find Elisha and to ask Elisha to make him well. Elisha will ask God to help, and then the man will be all well again. It was nice for the little girl to tell the man and the lady about God. The man did not know about God until the little girl told him. This is the man we saw in the last picture when he was going away. He has come to ask Elisha to make him well again. He is talking to Elisha. Elisha says to go down to the Jordan River and sit down in it 7 times, and then he will be well. At first, the man doesn't want to do this. He thinks it is a funny way to get well. But soon he goes to the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. He sits down in the river, and then he is well again. He brings presents for Elisha to pay for making him well, but Elisha says no. Elisha doesn't want his money. Elisha is sitting on top of his house. He is watching some angels up in the sky. They have come to help him and the boy who is there with him. Some bad people want to hurt Elisha, so God sends these helpers. They won't let anybody hurt Elisha and his friend. This little boy is 7 years old, but he is already the king over God's people. God has said that everyone must mind him. He has helpers so that he will know what to do. The little boy's name is YHWH, and he loves God very much. The people are happy because he is their king. When he grows older, he will notice that God's house needs to be fixed up, and he will fix it. I am sorry to say that when he becomes a big man, he won't love God so much. Then he will pray to idols. What a sad thing to happen. When you get big, I hope that you will only love God and pray to him. The little boy in the picture will be very sad after he forgets about God.